secret of how it explodes into all the incredible forms we see today, including us, goes back to the beginning of time. As we've seen, all the energy that will ever exist was created in the Big Bang. All creatures need to grab their share of this energy to survive. The more we harness, the more efficiently we use it, the more complex we can become. And almost all of our share of the Big Bang's energy is beamed to us by the sun. 2.5 billion years ago, some very special bacteria figure out how to consume the sun's energy to live. In doing this, they also create the most important waste product in the history of the world: oxygen. Soon, oxygen will remake our world. But first, it has another important job to do. Earth's ancient seas are full of iron particles, and everyone knows what happens when oxygen meets iron.
Here I'm a little bacterium. I've produced this oxygen molecule, and here's a big piece of iron clump. I rust it.
This rusted iron collects on the seafloor. Billions of years later, these huge deposits will be raised up to become major sources of the world's iron and steel.
It was these iron deposits that later on drove the Industrial Revolution.
In this way, the Brooklyn Bridge and the other early landmarks of the Industrial Age are a direct link to some of the first life forms on Earth. Once there's no more iron left in the sea to rust, these ancient bacteria have a mission to complete. They create so much oxygen that it fills the oceans and escapes into the atmosphere.
And from then on, we have a very different planet from all the other planets in the solar system.
Now, life takes a giant leap. For the first time, some bacteria learn to live on oxygen. Every human breath is a ritual, 2.5 billion years old.
Life tends to stick with what works, even over the course of billions of years.
Oxygen is a game changer.